All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? This means you go first and you go second. Does that make sense? Make sure you don't mess this up, all right? Can we please execute?
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go! Ready, break! Ready, hut! Okay, ready? Hut! Let's go! Viking 18! Set go! Here we go, shot! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready, ready!
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. And you know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
It's not easy being a rookie. The excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful too. It was still the early days, but my team and I were getting to know each other, building the bonds that would keep us strong and competitive through the coming season. It was a press conference before our first game of my rookie season, but the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying. I was glad they asked because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to work as hard as I could to make sure that the team and I were holding up the Lombardi Trophy at the next Super Bowl.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions making their way out, led by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in Detroit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, Charles, you think about the quarterback position in the National Football League. Look, I think we can agree you can't win without a good one, and this organization was sold on this young man from the very beginning.
They certainly were. They love what they saw from him in college. I think a lot of it will...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jimmy Graham, 28 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this,
the offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. A nice throw right there, Charles. And this is a quarterback who said he wants to take this team to the playoffs because he was asked this week, what do you want more? You want to go to the playoffs or would you rather win Rookie of the Year? I think we would understand why he would say, let's get to the playoffs.
Well, it's a smart play for a guy who's the face of the franchise, who's leading the team. You know, if you're the quarterback, you always want to put team goals ahead of individual ones. Let's be frank about the whole thing. Yes, he wants to get to the playoffs, but he wants to do it well enough where he is also the Rookie of the Year. It's great recognition. It's a bonus in your contract. But even more importantly than that, it tells the rest of the league that you're playing at a really high level.
Popularity for him not a problem right now because we are told by everybody that the team store having a little trouble keeping his jersey in stock.
Yeah, it's been something because I have relatives who are all calling me saying, hey, how can I get his jersey? I send them right to the team website, buy his jersey yourself.
Out to his left. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He can run for it, and he will. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 21 yards away, as they have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field.
On the set.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. On the carry, it's Montgomery. Room here to run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will extend their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on,
this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
first play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he slings one that's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Forced out to his left. And able to find Graham, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
And left side here, it's Graham. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throw left side complete. That's Graham. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as the Bears... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On the move to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Charles, your takeaways so far in this young quarterback's first NFL start?
How many cliches should I go into right now?
Well, we'll just get going. We'll see where we end up.
Okay, sounds good. The game was not too big for him. The spotlight was not too bright. He got comfortable and acclimated early. I thought it was a very solid, good performance to start things off. In a lot of ways, I think he's ahead of the curve.
Well, that was pretty good. I think you got 5 cliches in there. But the word that sticks out to me from what you said is comfort. The way that he commanded that huddle looked like a 10-year veteran to me.
And remember.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add on to their lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner.
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. He'll drop to throw.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He made...
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week.
The regular season was off to a hot start, and I was full of confidence when I stepped up to the podium. If the press wanted a quote, I was going to give them one to remember. I said my piece, gave them a good quote to run with too, and stepped away. But despite my answer, I knew the games ahead would determine if the hype was real or just hot air.
I remember that day. The game plan flowed through you, but everyone has someone they can lean on. Which teammate helped you the most?
The whole team respected his opinion. He was sort of the veteran voice of the team everyone looked up to. No matter how things went, I knew I could count on him.